hello, 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 and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, it is a cool Wednesday, and it has been raining and it's very wet. And so I had to decide, am I going to come out and be with you all and enjoy the garden, or was I going to take this show inside? And I said, no, I'm coming outside to just enjoy the weather and the changing of the garden. This May season is just this May month, this month of May is just beautiful here in my garden. Everything is so green and lush and alive, and I just wanted you to know and see it. Hey, Yummy. I think Yummy's here. Let me put on my glasses so I can. Hey, Lynette, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? So good to have you. And are you first? Um, Oh, Broke Farmer, how are you? Hello. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. And I think Yami was waiting. Yes, and so it is so good to have you all here with me at Catherine's Garden and Home. And it has been a cool day, rainy off and on, but yet I found some time to sneak out in on the deck here and to sow some seeds and to plant out some things and just to walk around the garden and enjoy it, even though it's damp and cold. As you can see, I have on my heavy winter coat because it is cool out here. Yeah, it's a little chilly, chill. And I still, though, am enjoying myself here. So thank you so much for coming and joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the spring. So happy May. And I hope that this month is going to be a month in which you are going to just enjoy the process, enjoy planting seeds and seeing things grow rapidly in your garden. That's what I've found to be happening, that things are growing pretty rapidly and that the tulips are fading out. Some of my red tulips, you know how I just love the red tulips in April. Well, they have faded out, a lot of them, and now the orange or yellow tulips have have taken their place, and also I see the allium starting to open up, and things are just growing. The perennials. This is the time for the perennials to really start to grow and thicken up, and you're going to also see the spring or early spring season perennials come to life too. And then the summer perennials to the early summer will be kicking into place too. Hello, hello Sonia and Yami and Lynette. Hello Sonia, thank you so much for coming and being with me here. Hey Betty Johnson, yes, I'm early today because it is cold out here and it looks like it's going to rain again here in the New England area. I'm in, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Catherine, and this is my garden, Catherine's Garden and Home. And also, I am here in the Boston area, Zone 6, and we have been experiencing rain for the last couple of days. It's been raining off and on, but it truly is the best time to plant things. And if you have perennials that you want to cut and divide in your garden, now is the best time to do that, to dig them up and separate them while the earth is moist and wet and ready to receive your plants, that they will be well rooted in for the summer months when things may get a little dry. And it's also the best time too to start to self-sow, direct sow some seeds in the ground. Yeah, if you want to sow your brassica seeds, your cabbage and kale and sweet Swiss chard, radishes. I have some radish seeds there that I'm going to be sowing. And also, if you have a little greenhouse, to start to put your seedlings in the greenhouse and all of that good stuff. Betty Johnson said there's actually sunshine today. I planted in the rain on Saturday and have a trunk, oops, and I have a trunk full of perennials to get in tomorrow. That's good. That's good. That's good, Betty. Yeah, so now's the time, really. The top of May here, the top of the month, is a good time to plant seeds, to also put in your perennials. Now, I would hold back on some of your summer annuals like tomatoes and peppers and so forth, because at least for me here in my garden, because of the fact that it's still kind of chilly. We're in the 40s and 50s, and so I just want to get to the 60s where I feel a little more comfortable for tomatoes and peppers and things like that. But there's certain like mints and herbs that will do very well if you want to plant your mints in the garden, your oregano, your marjoram, things like that. I will hold back on the basil because that's more like a summer herb and it works well with tomatoes and things like that. Yeah, but if you have marigolds, I went to Lowe's today and they had marigolds galore. They had marigolds galore, and they had also impatiens, which I think it's a little early for the impatiens, but they had the super petunias and all of that good stuff. They had um, some of the annuals, the bedding annuals, but they also had tomato plants out, which, I to me it's a little early still for the tomatoes, but if you buy the seedlings, you can then put them away in a greenhouse if you have a little greenhouse, and just keep them protected. Yeah, but it is an exciting time to start seeding things. And because we don't really have the fear of frost so much, but yet you want to be cautious. You want to continue to watch the 10-day forecast for the weather, right? Yeah. So what's on you all mind? What's on your minds? What are you thinking about? What are you doing? How is it for you? What's going on with you? Come on, put it in the chat. If you have a question, I'll try to answer it. And I have a few things that I've been doing here, and I see some changes happening that I can share with you. I did go to Ocean Job Lot today, where I usually buy my containers for the garden, and I got myself a new container here. Yeah, it's a nice ceramic bowl here, and I'm thinking of using it to plant strawberries in, or I last year I put it in within a bowl. I had gotten another container from Ocean Job Lot, and it cracked in the bottom, and so I put this bowl in. I put a bowl like it, not this one, but one like it, inside, and then I planted it out, and it looked so beautiful last year. But this year, I think I'm going to maybe plant it separately, because the other one that I have over there, that one, I put something at the bottom of it. You think that it would be good for strawberries, Sonia? Yeah, I think so too. I want the strawberries to be close by because of the critters, these squirrels. I have a lot of squirrels in my garden because I have a lot of oak trees surrounding the property. And because of that, I have squirrels. They don't necessarily bother the vegetables and things, because they have plenty to eat here in this garden, and they have plenty of acorns here too as well. A broke farmer, direct sown, and broke farmers to direct vegetables. Yeah. Well, good for you. You're able to get started because you're in a nice warm climate. That is a good thing. Hey, Kurt. Lovely. I did one with hens and chicks and sedum. It will be nice for strawberries too. Oh, wow. That is really good. Yeah, the chicks and hens, the sedum. I've not really ever, I've had some sedum plants, like that, but more so for indoor. But that is really a great idea too. Yeah, they had a lot of different ceramic containers, and so I could have purchased them. I might just go back and get a different one as well. But I'm going to put out a video of it. It's just a really quick video of my trip to Ocean Job Lot, where they have so many different beautiful containers that can really add to the garden. And you may not have an Ocean Job Lot there, but there are other stores where you can get those containers, and they act as great accents in the garden, as well as they just beautify. I mean, I want my garden to be productive, but I also want it to be a beautiful space too. And so adding different pots and different special things that can just stand out, you know, it does add to the garden, and it makes it an attractive place, a place where you want to come out and be a part of. Yeah. So that's why I got this. And I also have another pot there that I got 2 years ago too. But the thing with the ceramic, they do crack if you leave soil in them, and sometimes they don't do well wintering over. But you can put it in a garage or in a shed or someplace while when it's winter time, so that they don't crack in the bottom. But I just leave mine on the deck, and you know I just allow it to do and be. And so I've experienced cracking in some of my ceramic containers, the blue ones over there. Do you see the blue ones? Yeah, at the bottom. But then you know what I do? I just get other things to put underneath it, like saucers and so forth, or I would put a pot in it, and it still looks beautiful. It's still very useful. Yeah. So I'm just feeling really good about this month, and I know that it is going to be highly productive for me, because in my little greenhouse, I already have corn growing. My husband planted out some okra. We'll see how that goes. Cabbage, cilantro, and I've already put out some zinnia seeds and some cosmos seeds too. And I'm going to be seeding out more plants as we go along. And as the days get warmer, they will germinate quicker too. And I know that they'll be strong. And also, some of my winter sowing, they're now starting to actually shoot up, which is amazing. Not everything was lost, as I showed last week, but some of them are still in the process. The later plantings that I did in the bottle in the winter sowing, they're starting to show some signs of life, which is amazing. Um, so that's really good. Peace, Yummy. Peace, yay. Yeah, so nobody's talking to me. Come on. And Yami said hello. And no comments, anything? What's going on in your neck of the woods? What's on your minds, people? Come on. Put it, yay. Put it in the comment. What's on your mind? How are things going? What are things looking like for you? I'm not going to be out here with you long, so let's make it happen today. Yeah, but I'm going to show you a few things. Yeah, so there is my new addition to my garden, and it's intentional. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to design it because it's kind of cold here. But yeah, this is going to, I believe I'm going to put strawberries in it. If not, I will just deck it out with annuals. And then I have my little greenhouse that's full of things. And I have my geraniums that are doing well. Let me get that for you so that you can see how my geranium plant is doing well. It's over this side, so I'll be right back. Remember the geraniums that I overwintered? And they are really starting to um, leaf out. They leafed out in the house, but I find that when you are taking things from inside the house and taking them outside and trying to go through that process, that there is some dieback. Like these are the leaves from the inside, but now they're growing some fresh leaves from being outside. And I believe that they're going to be much, much stronger. Like this is new leafing out. And I have one, two, three, four plants in here. So as they continue to grow and leaf out, then I will up pot them and give them their own personal pot. But in the meantime, they feel, they have company. And I believe too, because there are other plants in here and the leaves help to protect and cover one another. And that I think is why it's leafing out so well. So I think that this has been a great success saving my geraniums. And I actually when I went to Lowe's, they were selling geraniums in there. And I said, oh, I don't have to buy any because I have my own that I saved from last year. And this is another one. So you could see there are two in here. There are two geranium plants here, and this one is definitely starting to leaf out really well here. This one has one little leaf, so that is encouraging. So I have two plants here in this pot, and I think that they're going to do well. Hey, Monica, how are you? How are you? What did you say, Monica? Hi to everyone in the chat. Yeah, so good to have you come. Yeah, I am early because it looks like it's going to rain again. And I wanted to beat the rain and at least get out here. And hi, Deborah. Deborah's so good. Did you see the flower that Deborah shared? And that is a bearded iris, Deborah. And I love bearded iris. They come out at this time. And I know you're a little warmer than I am. Where you live is a little bit warmer, so your bearded iris will bloom earlier. But mine are about to come out soon too. And it's so pretty. I love the coloring. Thank you so much for sharing your photo and allowing that to be the feature for this month. Thank you. And so if anyone else has any photos that you would like to share, send an email, go to the website, Catherine's Garden Home, LWS weebly.com, and you can find it in the show notes, the website, and share your picture with me. Hallelujah, with us, and I will share it with everyone else too. I got to work on the website some more, and I also have to work on sending you an email. I told myself that I wanted to send you all a Happy May email for this new month, and I just got caught up with other things and didn't get to it. But I will be sending you out an email this week. This weekend I'm going to work on it, give you some tips and some ideas for your May garden. All right? Hey, Vintage Gardener. Hey, how are you, Brooke? How are you doing? Hi, Francesca. Good afternoon to you, too. Yes. And so I was just showing off the fact that the geraniums that I saved are still growing. Um, and they're actually been outside. So they've had to deal with this weather. And the initial leaves for some of them fell off, but now they're gaining back some really good leaves. They look good. Yay, May. Yes. So we're celebrating May. And when I went to Lowe's, I saw that they had geraniums there, but I didn't have to buy any because I saved my geraniums from last year and stored them. So they're looking very, very good. And I'm happy about that. And I got myself, for those who just came on, I just got a new container. A new container. I went to Ocean Job Lot, and they have these ceramic containers, different containers. I have a little video clip that I'm going to send out to you all tomorrow. You can see what I got, what I saw, and this is what I ended up purchasing. I think I'm going to put strawberries in that, at least initially. I have two of them. Um, and right now they're hosting my microgreens. I don't know if I could get down there so that you can see it, but the microgreens are growing really well in it, and I'm going to be harvesting them. And I also put in my apple mint that I showed you last week in the pot, and it looks so fresh with the tulips and the um, what are they called? Hostas. I actually could show you. I think you might have seen it. Um, I'll see if I can show you later on. If I go down, I would like to do a walkabout. And Francesca says, I noticed my carpet geranium is starting to green up. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You're going to have some flowers. Oh, that's beautiful. I have some perennial geraniums that are starting to bud up too, and they're looking really, really good. Now, you all, you know what? And actually, it's near. Hey, Bev. Good evening, Miss Catherine and gardening friends. How are you? My, so good to see you. Court says microgreens are so healthy for you. 5 to 4x more nutrients than mature plants. Yes, that is true. That is true. But you know what? What I like to do is I got the little pack of microgreen pack from from the Dollar Tree, and I actually seeded it out in the ground, and I'm going to cut down, use it as a spring leafy greens. Use the, yeah, spring leafy greens, and that way I can have like a spring salad instead of having to buy it from um, Costco or Stop and Shop. That I can actually go into Catherine's shop, produce section, and harvest my own greens. Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. And they look good and they taste so fresh. There's something about eating the greens from your garden. It has such a strong taste, but you know that it's real food. It's not watery. And I really don't like lettuce because I bought lettuce from the grocery store, and there's no substance to them. But the kale and the greens from my garden are so rich in flavor and taste that it's so wonderful. Great idea. Grow what you eat, and and what you grow. Something, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And so those seeds, I would recommend if you have any of those microgreen seeds, you can sow them now in your garden because they are from the brassica family, and they can withstand the cold. and they will grow. They will grow for sure. And you can eat the salads now and get a taste of your garden. You can already start to sample your garden and get a taste of your garden. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, so my garden has been changing its flavor because of the rains. Some of the tulips have died back. Let me see if I can just show you that. A lot of my tomatoes reseeded themselves. I saw many little plants in my greenhouse. Oh, that's nice, Francesca. That's bonus plants. You know, the garden is so generous. So this is what the garden looks like right now. I love how the garden looks after the rains because the dirt just looks so black and rich. And I was thinking of getting some fresh compost, but I didn't get it. And yet the garden, the soil is just looking so rich and good. Um, and it's because we have been composting as well. We save our leaves. As you can see, I have a lot of trees around, so we save our leaves and we bury them during the winter months, and they have been decomposing over time and just making the garden look. So the soil is fairly rich. I don't need to work too hard. Yeah, so you can see here different parts of the garden. Now I'm going to show you this, which is from this from this vantage point. Doesn't that look nice? These are all my ground covers here, and in the with the ground covers, I have mint. I planted some apple mint, and it's just taking over, doing its own thing. Geraniums, lamiastris, um, some of the variated grass, um, and astilbe, and different things. And look at that. Do you see that? That's my rose bush. Did you see that? That's my rose bush. I'm going to give you a closer view of it. You remember I told you my rose bush that they had died back, my rose bushes? Yeah, that's my Eden Climbing rose, my favorite rose, which gives me such great color in June and the fresh rose smell. Well, it died back, but it's still alive. It's still alive. I had to cut it back. Boy, was that a lot. You cut it back. I cut it back hard, Sonia, real hard. And but there's some fresh growth coming up from the roots. So I'm encouraged by that. And you know, this happened like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. We had a hard frost, and I had to cut back the garden, the rose bush really hard, and it came back over time. The about 2 years to get back to its glory, you know, where I had a lot of canes and so forth. So I'm not I'm disappointed because I love the rose. That's the best time of the year for me. I love the June garden with the roses, but also I'm excited about the new growth. And then also it gives me an opportunity to see what the garden looks like right there and to see if I want to make changes. And you know, I get to paint the rail and do some touch-up work because the the um, the rose was blocking the rail, so I couldn't really get to it. But now I'll be able to update the deck, that side of the deck, which is good, or porch. I don't know what you want to call it. I call it a deck, but yeah, it's just nice. And then the front rows also suffered too. That's the most sweetest one too. My Cornelia rose. Do you see Cornelia right there? hmm Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I had to chop her up. Yeah. And so hopefully, and she is coming back also. Cornelia is, oh, good. I bet the smell is good also. Yes, that rose was is so fragrant. But I had to chop her back. I had to do some pruning on her too. And hopefully, well, actually, I see new growth coming up. So that's really a wonderful thing. Hallelujah. Hello, Lizelle. Lizelle, how are you? Welcome. And if, yes, how are you? Delagero. Delagero, how are you? I love the Cornelia rose. Hybrid musk roses are awesome. Yes, they are. That's good. Thank you for joining us in the chat. It's good to have you here with us. Uh, Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. I'm a singing gardener. And when the joy rises, I start to sing, right, people? I have my own little personal jingle. Oh, I see some raindrops coming. But anyway, let me um, let me see if I can give you a little close up. Yeah, before the rain does come. And you know that this is tricky, right? My little walkabouts are tricky because of the fact that, yeah, it sounds interesting to me because I like gardening. Oh, well, good, 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 good. I am here in Zone 6. I'm in the Northeast, the Boston area. And thumbs up, everyone. Yes, give a like, give a like, give a like. I'm in the Boston area, and I've been gardening for at least on my gardening channel, this channel, for about 4 years now. I think I'm coming up to the fourth year. That this is the fourth year here, but I've been gardening overall though for about a good like 20 years or so, I would say, and it has been interesting because my garden before in the past was a very heavily shaded garden. So that's why you see a lot of hostas in my garden because it was a very shady. And then recently I've had to cut trees down. And what that has done is it's opened up the world of planting more vegetables and herbs and flowers and perennials and colorful flowers, because now they are sun lovers. The sun lovers, they are now able to get the sun. And it has just been a wonderful experience for me. It seems like every year for the last 4 years that I've cut down a tree, or a tree has fallen in my yard, in my backyard here. In the garden, this is um, a garden with mature trees, and over time, you know, they um, just figure that they've lived long enough and it's time for me to come down. Yes, I have a lot of flowers in the garden too. Um, but it's not overwhelming, you know, because it can get overwhelming. That's why you see green as well. And definitely in May, you get to see the green grass. So I think my husband has cut the grass twice for the year so far because it's been really growing well and very lush. And, um, and it's really given a sense of peace, and which I love, seeing the green patches. It just gives the garden a real sense of peace. Yeah. So I started off in April with daffodils, and then now I have tulips in the garden, and I love red tulips. Along with loving red tulips, I love yellow tulips too. And as you can see, the rain. Oh, there! Do you see that robin? Oh, there's a robin in the garden in that bed, the far bed where the container is. There's a robin there. And I have a lot of birds in my garden. The birds have been visiting the garden. Um, yeah, I have been getting a lot of birds. The robins are here, the woodpeckers, the blue jays, and a, a good number of birds have been showing up in the garden. And they sing and serenade me. Um, what did Francesca say? You'll see a lot of flowers. You don't have any beautiful dandelions? Yes, I do. Your grass is very lush. Thank you. It's my husband. He keeps the lawn. But we do have, I do have flowers or things growing in the lawn, not just green grass. It seems like this ground cover has seated itself in the lawn. But the thing about it is that it has nice little purple flowers, so I don't mind. And but yes, the grass is very green and lush. We do fertilize it. My husband fertilizes it with this organic fertilizer that is very good for the grass. And but our grass does have some dandelions, not a lot, just a few, Francesca. They're there. Um, Well, the dandelion, some people, they eat dandelion leaves. Some people, they use it. If G Mama Grows was here on the channel, she would have been able to give you more information on dandelions because she grows dandelions and eats the leaves. It is also medicinal in nature. So there are some benefits to having dandelions. And let's see. Yes, I'm watching one of your videos, Catherine. It's so beautiful. Flowers from your garden. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck, Brook Farmer. Oh, I have birds building nests in my garden. You do, Deborah. That's good. I've been trying to keep the birds out my garden. Why? Why are you trying to keep the birds out of your garden, Brook Farmer? Don't you want the birds to come in and eat the bugs? Wow, dandelion jelly, Francesca? What is she saying? I already subscribed to you, Catherine, because I want to be updated with your garden. Oh, thank you. I want to make Deborah says, I want to make dandelion jelly. Maybe I will try it this year. Wow. Come on, Francesca. They eat my blueberries and strawberries. Yes, that is true. They do eat the blueberries and strawberries, but what you need to do is just protect them with the netting and protect them um, from the birds. I haven't had that problem because I only have one blueberry bush, but the strawberries, I have problems with the strawberries because the squirrels love them. Yeah. So, what else is going on? What else is on your mind? What else are you all thinking about there, my wonderfuls? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Well, my fruit trees are doing well, except Brook Farmer. One of my apple trees that I had bought, actually two of my apple trees that I bought from Lowe's a couple of years back, I think 3 years ago, they have not flowered. They are they are growing. They look like they have the little parts that, with where the apples should come from, the little stubs. But I have no flowers yet. Is it still early? I don't know if you're in zone 6. I was looking at, when I went to Lowe's, I was looking at some of their apple trees, and I see that certain apple trees had flowers, but some of them didn't. Um, at least not yet. And so I'm wondering, is that the way it is that some apples, apple trees blossom quicker or sooner than others? If that's so, let me know. Because I think it's about time for those apple trees to start at least showing a sign of wanting to fruit. Vintage Gardener says, I've been planting my lithianthus. I found some eucalyptus at my local garden center. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, yes. Everyone, Brooke, Vintage Gardener, she has been doing such a great job with her garden. And she's been planting out a lot of things. I think you're in a little more warmer zone than I am. I think you're in 7. I think she's in zone 7. And so things are a little bit further ahead. Apple trees do have early, mid, and late season blooms. Okay, thank you, Brooke, for that. So I'll still look forward to seeing something. But the peaches, my peach tree didn't bloom this year, but it did heavily bloom last year, so maybe it's taking a rest. But my plum trees have, and I did spray them last year. One of them, yeah, you're in zone 7A, yeah. One of the plum trees had gotten a lot of aphids on it. But this year I've been watching it, and the blossoms have come on the tree and they're off. And so if I see any insect damage, I'm going to spray them, because I do want to get some plums this year. So I'm excited about that. So things are growing and things are getting better and better, and looking really good here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Yeah, and when I went to um, Ocean Job Lot, I picked up. I was thinking about you, a vintage gardener, Brooke, and I got myself some seeds. The 4 o'clocks. Yes, I did. I bought myself some 4 o'clock seeds, and I'm going to plant them because I loved how it looked in your garden, how you had 4 o'clocks all over. It was so beautiful. So I hope that they grow, and I hope they reseed. I hope they feel at home in my garden, like how they felt at home in your garden, to the point that you wanted to pull them out. Be careful with the 4 o'clocks. I know you told me, but I don't care. I love they were so beautiful. So I got myself some of those seeds, and I also got some lupin seeds, because you remember I did the winter bottle sowing of the lupins, and that hot day, that 82-degree temperature that destroyed my lupins. So I'm going to start all over again, and it's a perennial. I might not get any blooms this year because lupins are supposed to flower in May or June, June. But I did see some lupin plants at Lowe's, so I may buy myself a couple of lupins just to put them in the garden anyway. Yes. Um, there's a plant sale this weekend, and I plan on going and getting some flowers and vegetable starts. I'm hoping that they have herbs too. I'm sure they will. They'll have the regular herbs. I went to Lowe's, and they had they had rosemary, they had the mints, they had some basil. Um, I think they had the oregano, all of those, the thyme and oregano and so forth. But you know where else has a little starts? Costco, which is amazing. When I went into Costco, they had this little tray of herb starts that you could get as well. Yeah, so I got my last batch of chrysanthemums today in the mail. Oh yeah, vintage gardener. Brooke loves chrysanthemums. Well, Brooke, I pulled out all of my, not all, but most of the chrysanthemums that I had in the front, the regular garden chrysanthemums because they had died back too. I think that cold frost got them as well. At first, I was sure that they will return, but it was just too cold up here, and they died back. I just pulled them out. Instead, I put some um, sun patience. I put some sun patience in the front. When I went to Costco, they had this tray of sun patience, and I got a whole lot of that. You know, I think eight in the tray, and I put them out. It looks so good with the tulips. So, yeah, they can take a little bit longer to get going after a hard freeze. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have pulled them out, but I said, out of here. But I still have some that still are in the ground. Yeah. So that's about it. And I am going to have for you, they sell a variety of different types of plants. Yes, they do. Okay, that's good, Deborah. And you know, experiment, enjoy the season. Now's the time to think about what you want to put in your garden as far as vegetables, what you want to grow, and grow what you love to eat. Someone said that, and I think that that is a wise statement, to grow what you like to eat. Whatever you like to eat, grow that. Um, and I'm still enjoying the pumpkins. I have one, I have one pumpkin. I have actually a little bit more than that. I have about 5 pumpkins, but one pumpkin that I am uh, waiting for a special day, maybe Mother's Day. I'll cook it up. And I've been enjoying my kale and some of these greens and things that I have put out there. My lemon balm is growing, and just things are just very, very, very lush and just looking really good. So I will have a video out for you on Sunday, my gardening tours. If you want to keep up to date with how my garden is evolving, then look out for the garden tours, Catherine's Garden Home Tours. And also make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell for more. Check out the website. And then also, I have been starting to create little shorts as well as other videos that show you what I am doing in the garden. Now, I haven't been keeping up with all of that as I should have because I've been doing a lot. But I will be sending out from time to time really clips of what's happening, and especially with the plants that I know are not going to last for a long time, like some of my tulips earlier in the year. Those tulips have now gone. They're not there anymore, the ones in the front. So I'm glad that I captured them earlier so that I can share them with you. So yeah, look out for the garden tours because each week things change, and the tours are I'm trying to do the tours either Saturday, capture it Saturday morning and give it to you for Sunday, or Sunday morning. I'm out there to giving you some more beauty from the garden. Yeah, so look out for that. That is something that I enjoy doing early in the morning. When I get up early in the morning and I'm out there videotaping, the garden is just so beautiful, so peaceful. Nobody's up, and the birds are singing, and it's just, especially after a rain, especially if it rains the night before. It's just so beautiful. So I'm looking forward to sharing my garden with you and the progress, and also keeping you up to date on what I am growing here at Catherine's Garden Home. Well, it is getting dark. It looks like it's about, let me show you the sky. See the sky? It's getting cloudy. It's gonna rain soon. So I'm gonna go and thank you all for coming by, and I bless you, and I hope that this year, this month will be a blessing. That you will just enjoy your garden. Um, Oh, yeah, everyone needs the rain. I don't mind the rain coming. Come, rain, come. Yes, because when it rains, everything grows more lush. That's why the garden is looking so good and green. The earth is looking so black and beautiful. And the seedlings, I've been scattering seeds out there. I did the wild seeds last week. I've been sowing some zinnias and other seeds, direct sowing in the ground, so they need the water. Yeah, so I'm happy. And we've been planting out some annuals and some things in the garden. So we need the water. Blessings to you as well, Miss Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just feeling very spiritual. Very much in love with this time. It's just good for the soul. The green, look at this. This green is just good for the soul. My soul is feeling just really happy. And look at the calmness of the garden. It speaks to my soul. And so I can't help it. I can't help it but bless you all and hope that you are enjoying your environment as well and making it as beautiful as possible. Remember to garden intentionally. Yeah, it's like a painting. Yeah, I love this center. See my yellow tulips. The red tulips had finished, so I cut them back. But now you get to see the yellow tulips on their own, and it's just very, very peaceful. See the bird? I don't know if you could see the bird, the robin. He's on the pot over there. It's just very, very nice. Very, very nice. And these tulips are probably going to be finished soon, but I'm enjoying them now, and I'm enjoying them with you all. I was going to walk around, but I'll walk around here on the deck. I said a walkabout, but it's a show about, really, with you all, to show you all of the different things. Um, so that's it. Tedra Denise, how are you, my sweet? Congratulations to you. It's so good to see you. I'm glad. Yes, thank you. And I'm glad that you caught me. I was just about to wrap up, but I'm glad that you caught this. Hey, everybody congratulate Denise, Tedra Denise. She is a woman of God. I'm going to say it, yes. And she just finished her schooling, and she did very well. So we're very happy for you, Tedra. Congratulations. And I have convinced her to become a gardener. And she started gardening last year. And I'm glad that I can be a positive influence, an influencer in the garden. Yeah, so congratulations. I'm glad you came to visit us, so I can tell you how proud I am of you. Yes. Yes, you're excited. Yes, she just planted a rose bush last year, I believe, and it's been growing, and she's been just expanding her garden. Yes. So, as we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home, that's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, grow, Tedra. Grow, grow, Yummy. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, grow, Brooke. Grow, grow, Monica. Grow, grow, Yummy. Grow, grow, Deborah. Grow, Kurt. Grow, Broke Farmer. Grow, Beverly. Grow, grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, grow, a Deborah. Grow, grow, everyone. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. That's right, Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh, Catherine's garden and home. Yeah, yeah. Grow, grow. G Mama grows. I know you're not here, but we miss you. Grow, grow, Rambo. By the way, visit Rambo's channel. Rambo's been doing some really good gardening. I love it. And so go and support Rambo. He's been fantastic in his growing. Grow, grow, everybody. Where is our Yankee sister? Grow, grow, Thelma. Grow, grow, everybody. Grow, grow, Auntie Ellen. These are people who come on and they watch the replay. So I just wanted them to know that I appreciate them as well. And every one of you who goes back and watches this over again and watches the replay, congratulations. Grow, grow, everybody. Grow, grow, Monica, Lynette, grow, grow, Lynette. Lynette has been number one. She's been here. I think Yami was first today, but Lynette was right behind him and coming and meeting with me. And, that really touches my heart. It lets me know that you care and that you are enjoying what I have to offer. So I just want you to know how I am so happy to be here and I look forward, even if I don't feel well, I said, no, I gotta come out. Even if it's cold, if it's raining. I cannot I sometimes I feel, oh, I don't want to, but then I think about you all and I say to myself, no, I have to come out and I have to share my joy with you. And then you give me so much joy and inspiration that I have to say thank you. So, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful evening and see you throughout the week. And as I said, if you have any pictures you want to share, send them over. Go to the website. I'm going to be updating the website, probably sending you an email real soon. If you see Catherine's Garden on the email, click it. If you want to be part of the email list, go to the website, send me a message, and I will add your email to the email list. All right, so have a wonderful May. Yay, we're thankful for the beginning of a new month, a new quarter. Yes, this is the second quarter of the season. Could you believe it? January, February, March is over and April is over. Now we're heading into this new second quarter of the season. And so may you prosper. May you be in health, even as your soul prospers. Amen. Amen. Be blessed, everybody. Thank you so much. If I didn't say your name, don't hold it against me. Broke Filmer, thank you for coming by. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I hope I called everybody out. Yes, but shout out to everybody. Vintage Gardener, the warm season. Yes, peace, Yummy. And Yasid wasn't here. Grow, Yasid. Also, he's been very loyal as well. Thank you so much. Have a great after. Sonia, my love, thank you so much for helping me and moderating. I do appreciate you. You are so faithful. Thank you, Brooke. Everybody visit Brooke's channel. She is working hard in her garden. Peonies. My peonies are growing, Brooke. My peonies are looking good. They're gonna give me some nice flowers. So I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to seeing yours too as well. So everybody keep up the good work. And I will see you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Yeah, yeah. At Catherine's Garden and Home. At Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. At Catherine's Garden and Home. Bye.